What's going on, guys? It's your boy Aspect coming at you another video. And today we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly with Advanced Warfare. And, I just want you guys to know this is all opinion-based. It's not any true facts or anything like that. I mean, some of it is, but it's all based on my opinion. So we can just get right into it. So we're going to talk about the good, alright? The one major thing that is why this game is so good is because... my dad's singing in the back. I apologize about that. But the good things is that this game is so much fun compared to the other Call of Duties. I could literally play this game for hours and hours and hours and not get bored. And they did so good with making this game fun. And not only is it fun, but it's also competitive. And they really mix those two things together very, very well. So I'm really glad that this Call of Duty isn't stale like the other ones. So basically, under the good, we can say, after patch, the post-patch that they just came out with the guns, that is a really good thing, because whenever they first had the bow, that was the only gun you could really use and kill people with, that was really bad, and I'm glad that they fixed that, because now I can actually use submachine guns. But the good thing about it is the weapons are now pretty much all balanced, and you can actually use any gun you want and still be able to kill people without getting 50 million hit markers, like using the freaking MP11 pre-patch, where you had to get like 15 freaking hit markers to kill a guy. So that's a good thing. The good, the bad. Okay, I would say some of the bad things about this game is, now I'm honestly going to say this because this was before the patch. So before the patch, the really, really bad things was obviously the bow was overpowered. But not just that, but prestiging. I am a player that prestiges in every single Call of Duty. I can't stand just staying on a prestige. I love ranking up. I love the feeling of gaining points and seeing how far you can get in a match, things like that. So whenever they, and I understand that every Call of Duty, when it comes out, they always have, the start of it is terrible because they always have stuff that's wrong. They end up fixing it, and they did. They fixed it. I'm really glad that they did. But the really bad thing about that was that whenever you prestiged, it would get rid of your emblem that I would spend like 2 hours making. Kidding, I never spent 2 hours making an emblem, but I would use a lot of time to make a really cool looking emblem. And so, now that whenever you prestiged, it would get rid of it completely, which was really annoying to me because I loved making emblems. It was my thing. But not only that, but camo challenges, and then even just regular, like, game mode challenges, and all the challenges in general, like, they were reset. And that was one of the really bad things that I was like, is this game going to succeed if they keep this going on? So I'm super, super glad that they fixed that, because that would have been a huge point for me where it's like, I don't want to prestige anymore. I don't even want to play this game because I have to prestige. I love ranking up, and if I can't prestige, I'm not going to want to play the game. So I'm really, really glad, because that kept me playing now that they got that fixed. So that was a good thing. Now, one of the most ugliest things about this game, and now, this is only for, I guess, competitive players. But for me, as a competitive player, I play competitive here and there, but I'm not, amazing. But when I play competitive, the rule set, and, MLG has their own rules, UMGO has their own rules, and, even, Game Battles and UMG, they all have their own specific rules, which is understandable. I understand that. But having to, figure out... they didn't have preset rules for each private match game, so you had to literally do it yourself, which is fine, I understand that. But the most annoying thing was accidentally putting in the wrong rules, because they weren't saved in the game. So and I know you could save it if you put it all in and save it, but whatever. But I can't tell you how many I've probably lost 3 to 4 games or matches in general because I had the rules wrong, and that was the most ugliest thing, because I was competitive at the time, and losing a map because you forgot to take off Silent Plant or something like that was a huge deal that I was super duper angry about. But half of it is also my fault, my stupidity. But I just really think that they made that super difficult, and they should have just had the rules already set. And I understand that the game's new and they're still trying to figure out the rules, but that, honestly, in my opinion, that was the ugliest thing about this game. But let's just go back to the positives about this game. This game is by far the best Call of Duty that they've made yet. You know, since they've now finally done, you know, like added verticality to it, makes this game 10 times better and more fun to play. So, Sledgehammer, you guys did a great job on this game. You know, this is my top, probably this one and Modern Warfare 2 are my top games. And so, I have no idea what they're going to do with this next game coming out next year, because if it's just one level play, I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace!